Everyone is happy. Now we go to the hospital and see Viter entering the room and seeing Simon. He apologizes to her for the closeness that happened and says it was a moment of impulse. Then we see Devon asking Josie to take her on a yacht trip. They agree to meet at dawn. When Devon enters the house, she finds her father standing near the cliff. She screams at him and slaps him. At the hospital, Asan wakes up, and when he sees Simon, he calls the police, saying she pushed him to his death. Peter arrives and tells him he was drunk and must not accuse anyone wrongly. Asan apologizes to Simon and says she left after he rejected her. Later on the beach, we see Devon and her father searching for Rai. They find his clothes and his phone, and a call comes in. Ray's wife, or Ross, answers and opens the camera. When she sees Devon, she discovers her husband's betrayal and hangs up. Simon returns home and notices strange looks from the servants. Hosea takes her. Makila asks her to go into the room and wait. Simon enters and finds the room empty, and also a picture of her with Peter. So she understands that Makila thought there was a relationship between her and Peter. Makila comes in and tells her she is fired. Simon tries to explain nothing happened, and she did nothing. But Makila refuses and asks Jose to remove Simon from the island immediately. In another scene, Devon tells her father she will go on the yacht trip. Ross says he agrees. Simon notices he mixes up the name and realizes his memory is starting to deteriorate. Jose drives them and tells Devon that Simon was fired, but Devon asks them to go first to the police because Ray is imprisoned for drinking on the beach. Jose agrees. Peter hears from the servants that Simon was fired, so he goes and confronts Makila. Makila accuses her of stealing the trash, but Peter doesn't believe it. He warns her she made a mistake because she fired someone connected to his work. Makila coldly says the matter is over. At the police station, we see Ray scolding Devon, telling her she should thank him, not turn away from him. Ross talks to Simon and apologizes for his past treatment and says he is sorry and busy. Simon is affected and stays silent. When Devon and Ray return, they don't find Simon. Now we see Simon running home. In her room, Peter is sitting and sees her through the window. She goes down to the beach and he runs after her. Peter apologizes and promises to bring her back, but Simon tells him she's not interested in returning to work. She's here to warn him. When Jose receives Peter's call, he returns to the car and asks to be let out and goes back alone. Guests begin arriving for the party. Jose also arrives and opens Makila's safe, taking a photo of Simon with Peter and Simon's phone. At that moment, Devon enters the party and confronts Makila in front of the guests, accusing her of killing Peter's first wife. Makila calmly tells her the first wife is alive but disfigured after a failed cosmetic surgery, and that Peter's children hate her and blame her. Now you can leave, she says. In another scene, Peter confirms with Jose that he took the photo, then goes to Makila and says he wants a divorce. Makila is shocked and asks why after 13 years. Now he wants to separate from her. Peter says he realized she used the picture against him and that Simon warned him several times, but he says he can't continue. They call Jose to drive her, but Makila says she will go alone and doesn't need anyone to drive her. Then Makila sees Simon descending to the party in a beautiful dress and realizes Simon took her place. She orders the servants to take the dress from her, but Peter takes Simon into the party. Devon sees them and is shocked. Simon tells her she is happy because she entered into a relationship with Peter. Devon replies that in that case, Simon will lose herself. Simon calmly answers, but Devon says she will leave with their father and take care of him alone, that all her previous sacrifices were worthless. Simon is affected and tells her they will meet again because she will surely need her. The party continues and Simon and Peter toast their relationship. Devon cries because she could not bring her sister back with her. In the next scene, we see Devon and her father on the ship. Ross calls her name and remembers her, but Devon sees Makila on the same ship, goes to talk with her, and apologizes for having wronged her. Makila replies she forgives her permanently and says Simon took advantage of the opportunity. She does not blame her because 13 years ago she did the same thing. In the end, Simon stands in front of the house happy because she became the queen of that mansion, and everything inside became hers. And that is the end of the series. If you liked today's video, don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel, and activate the bell to receive all new updates. See you in the next video. Goodbye.